This is a demonstration of CZ4013 distributed systems project. So I'll first begin by running the server. So the server is running on IP address 192.168.0.100 and at port 1234. So I'll start running the client. So I'll connect to the server IP address and server port. And the client will be running on port 2100. So the client has started running, and these are the information of which it's connected to and of the server is connected to and the IP address and port that is running on. So there are 5 different functions that the client can do. So the first thing I'll try to do is to read content of file, and I'll try to read hello.txt. So I put the file name, the amount of offset I want, and the number of bytes I want to read from the file. And what I return is the same as in the text file, so that's correct. And if I put in the same commands, because the time elapsed since the cache entry was registered is less than the freshness interval, because the time elapsed is 11 seconds and the freshness interval is 20 seconds. And so the cache entry is considered as valid, and what is obtained is the cache entry data instead of what is received from the server. If the cache entry, the time elapsed since the cache entry is greater than 20 seconds, the client has to validate with the server to check if the cache entry is still validated. So that's what I'll do again. And so as you can see, the time elapsed is greater than 20 seconds. And so as to validate with the server, and it returns the same response, which is correct. For the next function, you will insert a content into the file. So we will choose the same file, and choose an offset. I'll choose 0, and we insert something into the file. So I'll insert this into the file, and it is successful. So when I do a check, may I read the file again? Distributed systems, the content has been added into the hello.txt file. So the next thing I'll do is to create a text file. So I'll create a file called test.txt, and I'll choose a content to write into the file. In this case, it's hello world, and the file has been successfully created. So if I do a check and read the content of the file, I can see that the file has been created and the content inside is correct. I also can do another check. I can list all the text files in the server, and you can see that test.txt has been created. So this is another check. So the last thing I want to do is to monitor updates. So the next thing I'll do is to create another client. So it'll be running on this, connect to the same server, and it'll be running on a different port, 2101. Okay, so for the first client, I will start monitoring updates of test.txt, and I can choose how long I want to monitor the update, and so I'll choose 120 seconds. So for the second client, I will insert content into test.text, choose the offset, and choose the content. So I'll type Liang Wei inside, and so that's successful. And in the first client, you can see that the file you have been monitoring has been updated. So the monitoring update works, and that is the end of our presentation. Thank you.